Hi everyone, and welcome to Weekly Cooking with Becky. Today we are going to be making a low carb brownie. So if you're low carb, gluten-free, paleo, probably diabetic friendly as well. It's gonna fit all of those healthy living lifestyles. It's not gonna fit in keto. And I'm just gonna explain that because it is a 10 net carb brownie. So no keto policing here. It is low carb, traditional paleo, everything else is not keto. So it's living low carb with Becky, so it still works. Let's get going. All right, what I have done is in a microwave, I have taken, and all of the measurements are in the link to the recipe. I have taken some sugar-free Lily's chocolate chips and some coconut oil and melted that, and it's nice and smooth, and we're just letting it cool a minute. In this bowl, I'm gonna get ready to mix, is all of my liquids. You can't really see that, but anyways, I have in here, I have yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, unsweetened and flavored, 1 egg, almond milk, non-sweetened, and some vanilla extract. We're gonna mix that up. In my dry, I have I'm using Swerve, but what sugar of choice for you, 1/2 cup of sweetener of choice. It could be that, or if you're paleo, like a coconut sugar or even a brown sugar, something like that. So I've got that. I've got 1/2 cup of oat flour. Do not go buy oat flour, it's too expensive. Go to a bin store and get yourself a cup of rolled oats, and then go to your little food processor thing at home and blend them. Measure out a cup. I still have about a cup left because it grinds pretty fine. So I've got enough to make a couple more batches. No need to spend a lot of money. It was 76 cents, guys. So I'm just saying, save yourself some money on that and just go scoop out, come home and blend it. Unsweetened cocoa powder, baking powder, and salt. So, but that is also what brings our count up a little bit. Okay, let's get going. All right, so down in this first bowl is my wet ingredients. I'm just gonna pierce the egg, and we're just gonna mix it up. I'm just doing everything with the spatula. Easy peasy today. 8x8 pan, make sure you line it with parchment paper, and also just give it a light little spritz of either olive oil or avocado oil spray. Have your oven preheated to 350. All right, to this, we add in our just slightly cooled chocolate, and it's only a teaspoon of coconut oil, guys. You're not gonna even taste it. But I always get comments, can you use butter? Yes, you can. Just changes out the macros. So just go to the nutrition facts and figure accordingly. I will also tell you the nutrition facts on the 10 net carbs uses all-purpose flour. We're using oat flour. So technically it's probably more like 8 carbs a brownie. I did not take the time to redo the swap out on flour. Okay. We're gonna mix these up. It's coming together nice and easy. So far, super liquidy. And then we are gonna add in the dry and just keep mixing. So this is really an easy recipe to put together. And I just wanted to try something outside the box, outside of the traditional almond flours, coconut flours. And there are some people in here that are just plain low carb or paleo and would like to see a few other things, because some of us can have a little bit of a higher carb count. So here you go. We're just getting this all mixed together like a brownie batter. These brownies can be stored for 3 to 4 days or in the fridge for a few, or in the freezer, sorry, for a few months. And you can pull them out square by square if you want to do it that way. Like if you're living alone or just a couple people and you want to pre-portion. You just take the remaining chips that are called for in the recipe. Once again, I'm using those Lily's, no sugar added. And just spread them around. And there's your brownie batter. Nice, nice and easy. Just like that. All right. 8 by 8 prepared pan. Oven preheated to 350. We're gonna get these going in. So you'll see this, I mean, simple recipe. I have several brownies on here, but I just thought when I saw this one, I know that we have several in different lifestyle groups and it still fits low carb. So I was like, let's give it a try. To make it vegan, by the way, if you're on this page and you're a vegan low carb, you could do a flax or a chia egg for your egg. And you could do like an almond or coconut yogurt. So there's swaps in there that you could do. Just make sure you do an unflavored one. So no reason everybody can't have a brownie. That's what I say. Okay, that's pretty even. A little bit on the side there, that's all right. So these simply just go into the oven for 20 to 23 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Let them cool, dive in and enjoy. And that's where I'll meet you. See you in a few. All right, so I have to admit that I have never ever used oat flour. I've been low carb now for 3 going on to 4 years, and I've stuck with almond flour and coconut flour, and I'm like, So let's take a bite and see what we think. That is very, very fudgy. The texture mimics like the Pillsbury chewy. If you remember the days of Pillsbury chewy, it mimics those. Nice and warm. I don't know if you can see the texture in there, but it's a very good brownie texture. So this is going to go into one of my favorite categories. The recipe will be under more, and remember, this one is a low carb one. However, I'll be back with something that fits all the categories next week, but I got to get my chocolate in this week. All right, until next time. Bye.